During the winter we use flannel sheets because, again, you want to use everything to your availability to keep yourself nice and warm, even with the heater. We use the flannel sheets versus the summer we use kind of more like a cotton bamboo sheet, so those are going to be a lot more cooler. And the comforter that we use is a little bit more heavy in the winter as well. Trying to think of what else that we do that's different for winter. When I think of it, I will add it. Hi, we're Chris and Tracy, and this is our van, Helen of Troyvada. We bought Helen last year during COVID after all of our international trips were going down the cancellation pathway. Being in the healthcare industry, we were still tied to our full-time jobs, but really needed to get away. Well, safe to say it's been a lot of fun this last year. We've traveled nearly 25,000 miles in our van and have visited 9 states and 10 national parks. We just hit our 1-year anniversary, or as I like to call it, the Vanniversary, and we've decided what better way to celebrate than bringing you along for the ride. So we've decided to document the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you like what you see, go ahead and click subscribe to follow along on our part-time van life. It's winter, and it's our first winter van trip of the season. We're gonna be heading to Mammoth. They just got a blizzard of like 5 feet of snow in the last couple days and a foot last week. So yeah, we just gotta go and hit it up. I mean, go get our first snowboarding of the season, first winter van trip of the season. There's a couple things we have to change out. We haven't really used this since like the fall. So we have like a lot of our summer stuff in there, so we're gonna switch it out. Some of the big things are gonna be like switching out our water shoes, and our hiking boots, and we're gonna get rid of the hiking boots and the water shoes, gonna get our slippers in that are gonna be nice and warm, and our winter boots as well. So Chris's hiking boots, these are insulated, so he keeps them year round. My hiking boots, they're breathable, they're waterproof, but they're not insulated, so those are going into the house for the winter. And out come the sorels. They're so warm. I love them. I got them at a great price on Amazon. I mean, love it. Nice cold feet, nice warm feet too. That's what I also love. So another one of those things that I found are really nice for winter camping, helping to keep you warm. Sure, sweatpants, I get it. But they're Sherpa lined. Again, found these on Amazon. They were like 20 bucks. I'll put the link down below. Game changer. Although they are really thick. These are Chris's. The ground, the floor, can get pretty cold for the dogs, unfortunately. So we have a carpet that Chris cut to the size of the floor, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna provide some warmth for the dogs when they sleep on the floor at night. We're gonna be going to the RV park. The RV park has plug-in power, and with that we can use the electric heater vents. They're right here. And get that light for you. Right here as well. The dogs' beds are right here. So at night when the bed's up, the dogs have this little, we call it the hidey hole. And they sleep in here because they have all the nice warmth from the heaters. But the ground still does get a little cold on their feet. So we'll have to get that carpet down real quick. Flannel sheets. These are so warm. These are a game changer for the winter, you guys. Absolutely have to invest in some flannel sheets. Again, TJ Maxx, Home Goods have really nice flannel sheets. These are so snuggly. We also got the puppies some nice winter jackets so they can stay warm in the snow too. Luna's usually fine because she has longer hair, but Maya, because she has short hair, she gets cold. So, got these nice fleecy jackets for them, and those go up in the dog-specific cabinet. In here as well, we have this paw protector. We tried to give the dogs boots for the snow. They hated them, so this at least is a wax barrier for their paws. We also have some quick drying towels for them, because when their paws get muddy from the snow, or if they roll around in it, because eventually they will, we got some quick drying towels. All this stuff we actually just picked up at like TJ Maxx and Ross and Home Goods because it's way cheaper and it's just as good quality, so. Okay, I have a couple more things that I remembered I wanted to share with you guys about how to pack your van and what to pack it with for the winter. So right here, these are our van-made window coverings. They open so you can see out, but the nice thing is they're insulated, because what our van initially came with were just like the little, actually they're right here. These little pull down coverings, which really just blocked out the sun, but like when you're sleeping right next to the window, it lets a lot of the cold air in. So having these insulated window covers actually help retain a lot of the heat, especially right next to you while you're sleeping. This is actually new. Chris just got this for me. It was a Christmas gift. It is a portable heating pad that you can charge in your car, and it charges it, and then you don't have to leave it like plugged in to use it. So cool. Our friend from Dusty Travels, she has one, and it's awesome because you can use it on your seat. You can take it, wrap it around when you're at like the campfire if it's cold outside. And like this thing, that's only half of it. It's massive. So it's made to obviously fit on your chair, bottom, back, or you can wrap it around you if you're super cold, use it if you want to sleep at night, everything like that. I'm actually incredibly excited to use this. It's by Ignix. And they're nice and heated. Like I said, you can see it is free floating. And then we have the charger for it. So it's just a little USB plug to charge it. So excited to give that a try. I will update you and let you know how it worked out for me. And finally, I just wanted to cover a couple extra things that are part of the van itself, some of the amenities that we have on it. So we do have a heater on the van. We can actually run it. It's either can be run on electric or on propane, and we can set either to be a mixture, pure electric, pure propane. If we're staying at like an RV park that has plug-in power, we run it off the electrical. The propane is what we use when we're boondocking, since obviously we don't have hookups. And the propane definitely heats it up faster, and it gets it hotter. So what we'll use is we'll use the electric or the propane to get it really warm, really nice, and then we can switch it over to the electric to help maintain it, and then not deplete our propane. Thankfully, a lot of places you can get the propane filled really easily. If we're using just propane for a night, again, it depends how cold it is outside, how warm we have the van inside, but we can usually get 4 to 5 days on a tank of propane, so that's always really nice to have too. In terms of water and our water pipes in the van, obviously there's concern if it gets really cold that your water lines can freeze. What we found works for us is, first of all, we don't fill our water tank fully up in the winter. We usually just will fill it to half. So if it does freeze, it can expand. It's not going to rupture or break anything like that. When we turn off the water pump, we try to get all the water out of the lines and that kind of thing. And we have a water tank heater here on our control panel. So we can turn this on and it actually helps to keep everything warm to hopefully try to prevent the water pipes frozen. We've had them freeze once on us, and that was because we had kind of ran out of propane in the middle of the night because there was issues with getting the propane tank filled. They ever tell you that the propane is frozen or the valve is frozen? Hot water in a little coffee cup does miracles. We found that out the hard way. Thankfully, the wonderful people at the Chevron in Mammoth Lakes, California knew this trick and taught it to us, and we've been using it since then. And then one of the other really cool things that we have on the van is we have the 0-volt lithium batteries and their self-heating batteries. And we actually have an app so we can follow it and keep track of the temp of the batteries. Helps make them a little bit more effective and work better. So we were up in Mammoth a couple weeks ago, or when we were up in Mammoth for this upcoming video, it got down to 5 degrees at night and our batteries stayed about, I think, in the 40s. So they were able to work and heat themselves even though it was 5 degrees outside. So those helped. And I think that's kind of all the really big ticket items in terms of how to utilize your van in winter. Some cool little things to help you pack for winter. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Any additional tips that we didn't include here, put those as well, because I'm always willing to learn and be warmer in the winter. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and keep following us for some fun content as we travel through the winter and get some fun snowboarding trips in. Thanks.